going to do an all signs. We're going to start with Gemini because we are in the season of Gemini. I'm going to be using a ginormous stack. That's a pretty good one. A ginormous stack of the Arcanum Tarot and the Healing Light Tarot combined. If I do any clarification, I'm going to use the Light Seer's Tarot, and at the end of each sign we'll pull a Divine Doors. Okay, so we're going to start with Gemini. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, and Venus. I know a lot of people do Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but I think that since we're doing a love reading, let's limit it to Sun. Most people know their Sun. Also, a lot of people on YouTube are really good at knowing what's in their chart, and so they generally know their Venus sign. I think I get really confused. I start watching things and I feel like at the end I'm in a kind of a tailspin and I'm not sure which messages are for me or if, you know, it's resonating any longer. And so I just want to, you know, go ahead and kind of limit that to Sun and Venus. Venus signs are generally the sign of when we're going to be, you know, talking about love, and so that should resonate more, but sometimes people are different, and we'll just see what the messages come out as today. So sorry for this kind of bulky deck. This is actually what I'm used to using, and so a lot of my friends actually hate that I've combined this. Also, the cards are not beautiful because they've been through many a tarot reading over the past couple years, and so I do have new ones. I just don't seem to be resonating with the decks as much as, you know, this ginormous stack of crazy. So let's start with Gemini. If you feel like the readings resonate with you, please go ahead and press the like, share. I don't have, you know, too many subscribers, so if you could subscribe to the channel, that would really be appreciated on so many levels. So again, Arcanum Tarot, Healing Light Tarot. I'm gonna shuffle this once. We'll see what comes out. So I'm gonna do 3 on this side for you and 3 for your person, and then we'll find some connecting energy in the middle. Okay. So far, actually, if you want me to put it this way, I can do that. So, Judgment, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Gemini, Sun, and Venus, please. So that's for you. Let's give this to your person. What are the messages? Gemini's person, please. Gemini love messages, Gemini, Sun, and Venus. And let's find some connecting energy in between the two, please. That's a lot, but we'll take them. So let's see, we have the Lovers, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, Gemini, I'm gonna need any clarifiers for that. So your cards are the Judgment, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Your person has the 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. And we are dealing with combined energies that we'll get to in a minute. So it looks like you have some deep feelings that you have been perhaps not sharing, or you've managed to keep them in balance and in control. It looks like you've made a decision that it's like maybe you haven't told this person yet, or you haven't been willing to, you know, communicate that. But it looks like you have made a final decision and you're ready to tell them your truth. It seems like they have known for a while how they're feeling. And it seems like communication or, you know, interactions between the two of you have been challenging. I think that they think they've been waiting for you to talk about it, and I feel like, you know, it's been, they have they've been waiting for this for a while. Maybe that's why it's so the Judgment card comes out, indicates that you guys have dealt with each other for, you know, at least previously in the past, and it seems like I'm not seeing too much in the way of cups, but it's like it's here because of the fact that, you know, it feels like such a heavy load for them to have been waiting and holding on to for this for a while. And I think that once that you go ahead and you communicate with them, it kind of brings a sense of peace and balance back to this relationship. So there is, you can see in the combined energies that there is a lot of love in this situation. This may be, you know, your soulmate, maybe the one that lasts forever, as you can see here. I think that both of you have kind of been waiting for, you know, something like this to come along, and maybe it doesn't really say it explicitly, but it's like this has taken a while, and maybe not just between the two of you, but even maybe prior and in past relationships. I'm just trying to find that right person, and the question is it worth it? And I think that what we're finding is that it's worth it. You may be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, or you may have water in your Venus. If you're not a water sign, the signs I have here are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. There is like a faint Capricorn, Libra in here. I think that speaks more to the story. But it seems like both of you have been in a place where this has been difficult. It hasn't been the easiest road. I think a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of trying to make sure that this is your person, but I think that this relationship is going to carry through for years to come. I think the conversation and the truth is just, you know, have that conversation, speak your truth, and I think what you'll find is that this person has been waiting to hear what you have to say, and there seems to be a you're not really seeing it in the cards here, but I get from what is here, it's like, you know, what isn't here. What isn't here is a whole lot of cups, but you can tell from this that they exist, and I think that your person has been just waiting to have you share those emotions and to maybe be a little bit more vulnerable in this situation. They haven't been wanting to be vulnerable either, but it looks like, you know, we can get rid of some of that pain and torture that you both have been going through and kind of, you know, get to a much better place. So let's see what the Divine Doors Oracle has for you. Seems like the door's open for you, but let's just see what we get. So this is Three of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness, cheers are done. Celebration is near. So have that conversation. This may have started out as a friendship prior, and I think that what you guys will find is that you both really care about each other. Congratulations. All right, let's pull it back. And we'll be moving on to Cancer. Okay, let's get a couple of shuffles. 2 shuffles for Cancer. Sorry about this big deck, you guys. I'm just a lot more used to using this. And hopefully it fixes the sound. I'm brand new to this, so I mean, not to tarot, but to YouTube, and so hopefully I fix the sound problems that we're having with it being too soft. I know when it gets too soft, if there are any, they do start playing commercials. They seem to play them on everything. The commercials get really loud, and so I apologize for the previous. They were just great messages that even though it wasn't so great, the quality of the video wasn't so great, I still wanted to get out to everybody. Well, to Gemini through Leo, and I realized I had to revamp that. So, okay, for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, and Venus. What messages do you have? Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer. Ooh, that's too many. Let's go ahead and... So we have the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Cancer, please. The 3 of Cups. Cancer's person. Cancer, you may be dealing with a Gemini. Just saying. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's get some connecting energy. Tell me about this connection. Tell me about this connection. What are the mutual energies for this connection, please? What are the mutual energies for this connection, please? Hey, if that's the only card that wants to come out, I think we're done here for Cancer. Just kidding. We'll get you a couple more. Can I have a couple more cards for Cancer and their person, please? Nope, that's all that wants to come out. Can I get a couple more cards for Cancer and their person, please? King of Swords, you may be dealing with that, Gemini. Oh, excuse me. I'm losing stuff here. 2 of Wands. Cancer and their person, mutual energies, please. Current mutual energies for Cancer and their person. Oh, if I failed to mention it, I live 2 blocks from a hospital, and in these times, you may hear a bunch of sirens going by the wheel. What? Oh, how about just one more, guys? Just one more. Sorry, my cards are super old and tattered, and so, okay, 2 more. Justice and the Hierophant. Okay. So it looks like for you, this has been, it's like you're ready to kind of, you want to alleviate some of the stress and tension that you've had by speaking your truth. What that truth is, it may in fact be that, like, hey, listen, if you know you want a reunion with someone, you may, you know, it may, for some of you, I'm getting a couple different things. Some of you may be feeling like, okay, if we're just gonna be friends, let's at least end this as friends now so that it doesn't, you know, get any worse. That's what you're walking into it with. Also, Or it could just be that you want to just talk about how you want to be, you want this reunion, you want to be able to, you know, have the good times and to come back together in an amicable, and I think you're looking forward to having a little bit more fun than what's been going on for a little while now. I mean, we don't get to the 9 or 10 of wands, you know, after just like one thing. It's taken a little bit of time to build that frustration and that weight that you've been carrying. I think that your person, you may be, I mean, you really could be dealing with anyone here. We have earth, fire, water, and we have air down here. So this really could be anyone as far as signs go. It feels like they have made a decision. Ooh. There's a lot of court cards there, so maybe this is all the things that they want to bring to this relationship, because it seems like I don't see this as other people. It just may be the facets of, you know, offering stability but being fun, and it really seems like they just want to be your knight in shining armor, or it doesn't have to be male, it can be male or female, right? They just want to be that dream for you, right? This is the dreamer. This is like kind of flirting and that spark, that excitement of, you know, just discovering a new adventure, but also stability that's going on here. From your mutual energies, you have the 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Wheel, Justice, and the Hierophant. And really what I'm getting from this is both of you want this to change. There's, you know, it's kind of like you want love, you want fairness, you want some kind of like deeper, you want this to move in a more, you know, committed way, into whether that means like, you know, moving to the next level, or just like having that deeper understanding of each other, having that clarity, seeing, you know, what is the 2 of Wands? The 2 of Wands is like moving into places that you haven't necessarily been in. It's kind of early in a suit, but it's kind of like a graduation in the fact that like you've seen everything that there is to see. It's early because we've just gotten that, you know, the Ace of Wands. Now we have 2 Wands, and what we're finding is we want to follow that out to go discover new worlds. And so that crossroads, really, you guys are at that moment in this relationship where you're trying to figure out, where do we go? And I think where you end up is someplace pretty great. There's clarity, there's, you know, seems like a pretty great reading. I do want to clarify one thing, which is this 10 of Wands, because it's like the only thing that says that there's like this heavy history. So I don't know, maybe it'll help you resonate more if I go ahead and, yeah, it seems like you have been building something, but there's just, maybe it's just was a time in the relationship where either you, it seems like you, nope, it seems like maybe where your partner just wasn't too sure what was, you know, what they wanted to do. You know, 7 of Cups is being explored for choice. It's having a lot of options, but it, you know, when we have those options, it can lead to confusion. So, but it seems like, you know, we've been building over time. But yeah, it seems like it started off where you guys really were a team, and it was everything that you expected it to be, but somewhere along the road you got lost in it. So let's see. Anything else that you want to tell me about 10 Ten of Wands, please. 10 of Wands for Cancer. 10 of Wands for Cancer. Yeah, maybe, I mean, it all seems pretty great. I'm not sure what you guys are going through. It could very well be that, you know, you guys just weren't, maybe, I mean, this indicates that, right? That, like, maybe that they just weren't sure that this is what they wanted for good and, you know, where they wanted to go with this. So, but it looks like you guys are going to be stepping into the next step. Any last messages for Cancer? Could be any sign, but yeah, it could be any sign. Let's see. Yeah, so there was hurt and heartbreak in the past. Tell me about that, please. Cancer. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Tell me about the heartbreak. Yeah, it could just be that, you know, there's a moment of like you know, Page of Cups is more the beginning of the feeling. It's not, you know, like Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is action, right? So it just could have been either some prior hurt that they were going through, maybe something from the past, or maybe they just weren't sure. Maybe they wanted to see what the options were, or were thinking about that. But it seems like you guys are in a really good place, and I wish you all the best. Let's get you a Divine Doors. The Sacred Lotus, Compassion in Action, the Chosen Tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit, in your spirit's jewel. So it looks like they see your value and are deciding that this is where their true happiness lies. Oh, I forgot to show you the door on the last one, but these are pretty amazing. These are like all different doors from around the world. Okay, and I'll pull it back. Thank you, Cancer. Okay, moving on to Leo. I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it a couple times throughout. I just wanted to kind of limit it. I get very confused. I know that there's like a lot of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're doing a love read for the signs, all signs today, and we're on Leo. But I just wanted to let everybody know that, first of all, I'm using my tattered deck. It's like one big stack of the Arcanum Tarot and the Healing Light Tarot. It's pretty beat up because this is like my go-to. As you can see, it's like kind of wasted, but I'm trying to give this a good shuffle for you folks. And also, I am doing this for Leo, Sun, and Venus. Most people know their sun sign, and a lot of people, if you're used to watching YouTube tarot, then you've done your chart and you know your Venus, and Venus is when we're talking about the area of love. So your Venus sign, you may resonate more with your sun sign, or you may resonate more with your Venus sign. So check them both out, okay? Okay, so for Leo, sorry about that. Leo. 3 cards for Leo, please. That looks pretty great. Everybody's getting great readings. What's going on? Last week was not like that. I don't know what's going on, but I absolutely love it, and I'm super happy for you all. Knight of Pentacles. It's really cute. One of the other readers refers to that as the geriatric horse. It's too many. And I just think it's fantastic. Because that is one, as a Leo myself, it's one of my least favorite cards. I also tend to not love the Nine of Pentacles, even though everybody loves that. I think Leos need to, like, you know, communicate with people and be with people, and I think that they have a really hard time when they're by themselves. Okay, so the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel, the King of Swords. Let's not cover up that Sun too much. We like that one. King of, the Wheel, King of Swords, and the Two of Wands. All these readings are kind of blending into each other. Okay, how about for Leo's person? Leo's person, please. Talking about Leo and their person. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo's person. Leo's person, please. Leo's person. Okay, we're gonna let's move this over a little. Sorry about that. I have like all this space and yet it doesn't seem to work here. The Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel, the King of Swords, the Two of Wands. We got the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, now if we can get the mutual energy between Leo and their person, please. Leo, Sun, and Venus. Okay. Okay, let's see. Leo. First of all, it seems like you guys are on a break. You're looking for happiness, even if it takes a while. I think you probably, either you are a Venus in Leo and an air sign, maybe Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or your person is an air sign. Your person could also be a water sign, Pisces, yeah, water sign, Pisces, or maybe Scorpio. One or both of you can have fixed, your sun sign or your Venus is fixed elements. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, it looks like. Let's see. Or the other person has Sagittarius. Really, it could be any sign you're dealing with. Yeah, it looks like any sign. Except it feels more like you're the fire sign. Okay, so it feels like you've been wanting things to change, like you want some clarity, but also it feels like you're not really ready to make a decision if you don't get that clarity. I think you've been waiting for that to come about, and I think that you folks are actually it looks like it's a stalemate right now. It looks like there's a few things that have to change in this situation for it to get moving. And I think both of you feel like it could be a missed opportunity, and that change needs to happen. And I think that predominantly you feel like the change that, like, major change needs to happen, or you just need to do some healing. I think you don't want to see you. There's a little hint that you folks may actually still be in this relationship, but be kind of quiet and removed from each other. And maybe when there are interactions, like, they're not good, but there's a little bit of this energy down here for the mutual energy that feels like nobody wants to be the one to cut it off, but nobody's very happy in that situation either. It seems like your person really does, they may not be sharing it with you, but they do have a lot of emotion about this, like a lot. They are not feeling so great about the situation. It also seems like they are more broken up about it than you think that they are. They may not be coming across that way. They may be coming across like everything's fine, or they may be trying to, like, if they try to do anything, it's like to kind of rebuild that spark, but it seems like you're not as open to it, because Leos, let's face it, right? I'm a Leo. We like depth. Like, we're not just, we can tell if somebody's coming to us genuinely, or if it's just like an attempt to try and fix things, but like at a very surface level. So that might be happening, but it feels like they're trying to fix things at a surface level, but there really is that deeper feeling. They're just not expressing that, like, whatsoever. I think this is a case of, okay, so one of the comedy shows that I used to watch, it's like a British comedy. One of the most unfeeling people was talking about how they had this like moment, this like feeling moment, and she starts crying and like making like she's had this emotional moment. She makes a comment about how they didn't have crossed swords, they had crossed shields. And I think that that's very applicable in this case. I think both of you don't want this to be a missed opportunity. Both of you want it to change. No one wants to walk away where everybody loses, but everybody's afraid to make that final cut. And I think it's because inside you both know that this person means a lot to you, but with the lack of communication, as far as, you know, I think you know this person's feeling like that. Maybe you're just waiting for them to like go ahead and to have that communication, but it's like, I think it'll change if they open up. If this is a relationship that's newer, this may not be solved, but if you do have, you know, more into this together, then, or if it's just started to get like this and you have more time where it was really great, I think that, you know this person well enough to figure out how to get this moving. And I mean, the change has got to come from you. I think they're trying to make change, but I think if you want that deeper change where they express what's going on with them, and you're gonna need to, you need to know how to draw out those deeper emotions in this person. Okay, let's get a divine doors for you. Are these resonating, these divine doors? I don't know, can't really tell. I feel like sometimes oracles can either, they can resonate, or they can like open up part of the story that you missed. So that I'm doing it at the end, it's kind of hard if it opens up a whole new realm, but let's see. Can I get a divine door for Leo, please? For my lions, that's the one. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. And here's the door. These doors are so beautiful. Carved wood. Okay, thanks, Leo. Let's pull this back and we're gonna move on to Virgo. It's gonna be for Virgo, Sun and Venus. Virgo, Sun and Venus. I know my deck is ridiculous. Apologies. Feel more comfortable with this. It's super beat up and old. Many a trusty night of tarot with friends with this deck. So okay. For Virgo, Sun and Venus, please tell me about Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, Sun and Venus, please. Virgo, Sun and Virgo, Venus, please. One more card. So the story behind my clumsiness is that I don't necessarily, when it comes to my friends and I working together, generally she'll pull the cards and then I'll read them. So Knight of Swords. How about Virgo's person, please? Tell me about Virgo's person. Mutual energy between Virgo and their person. Mutual energy of Virgo and their person. Mutual energy of Virgo and their person. Mutual energy of Virgo and their person, please. One more, Spirit. Virgo and their person. Okay, Virgo. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. Your person has the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like it's like you have a lot going on. It feels like you may be working on something new, or something has, let me get some clarifiers for this. Really feel like you have a lot going on, like in between this relationship and maybe work, and let's see. Or you have like a new project, this is new. This is a little confusing because of what I'm getting. Tell me more about what's going on with Virgo. What is the Two of Pentacles? Please clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, for Virgo, Sun, and Venus. Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm getting. Okay, you've been on a brand new project. You love the project. It makes you feel like you're missing out on things in this relationship, but you're trying. It's stuff that needs to be accomplished. It's stuff that you're trying to juggle all of this, and you're trying to do it with grace. But it's taking so much of you to do that, and I think that what ends up happening is you lash out. When this person wants to, it's like you move quickly, and this person, tell me about this person, please, for Virgo. Tell me about Virgo's person, please, a little bit more, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this is definitely not a cross watchers reading. I'm so sorry, cross watchers. And you know, this Virgo, this could just be your outlook on it, not necessarily. We'll get to the mutual energies. Maybe that'll help clear it up. I'm not there yet. I think everybody feels like they're working hard. But let's, one more for Virgo's person, please. Yeah, okay. So they may be working just as hard. They may be working, and it's not that you're not working smarter, it's just you have a lot on your plate. Like, it's evident that there's a lot. And you love what it is that you do. You put everything that you have into work. And this relationship also could be different than you've had before. Maybe this person is not like anyone that you've dated before, and so there's like a newer aspect to it. So maybe if it was like all the people that you had dated before, you might be able to balance this a little bit better. But because you're off on a new, you know, things in your professional life that take up your time and your energy, and then also having to learn this, there's a little bit of a challenge. There's a challenge here. It's evident. I think in the beginning, you were able to, like, you know, spending those few minutes of quality adult time together maybe like made up for it. But I think that we're trying to get into like a little bit more of the meat and potatoes of this relationship. It's not really going. I feel like your person, they work hard as well. They work differently than you. They are slower moving, but they are more precise when they do move. So it appears to you, I asked, what is this about? Tell me, person. It appears to you that they might be saying they're doing a lot of work, but you're not necessarily buying it. But this person does. It's just that before they make any moves, they are discerning about what that is. So, like, not to be it. What keeps coming to me is smarter, not harder. And that's not to say that you know a lot of the motion that's going on with you is harder, not smarter. It's just that this is how this person's approach to it works. I think that you have lashed out. There's comparison going on, I think, a little. And this person has a lot to say. They also have things that they can lash out about, but they haven't done that yet. There's more of a wait and see, holding on to information, gathering information. That goes on. They want this to get better. I think when you guys, like I said, adult time and maybe going out in the beginning was great. They want that back. You want that back. But things have to change. Your energy, your mutual energy between you folks and you have a lot of the same repeat cards. 8 of Pentacles, World. You or this person may be an air sign. There's a lot of Leo energy here. this really is a case of, I mean, you folks both, you approach things very differently. And so it's kind of put a strain on what's going on. But there's a lot of happiness to be had here if you guys can figure out how to do that, how to give me a clarifying card for the mutual energy, please. Because if you guys can't figure out how to, you guys got to figure out how to make this smoother, because if not, then it is going to dissolve. But neither of you really wants that. I think there's just got to be an understanding. Like, the way you guys are similar is only when there's only when you guys communicate about what you're not satisfied with. That's like the only similarity. Okay. Clarifier for the mutual energy, please. Yeah, we gotta bring the passion back. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot this card, and there must be a reason. You gotta bring back the energy. You guys are totally different, but what you want in a relationship is the same thing. Just finding a way to communicate. Let's see what the Divine Doors has for you, Virgo. There's so many indicators how it could be so great. The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare dream it, so must it be. So try to find that. I don't feel this means with someone else. Like, you guys are busy. I think that I think this is really great if you guys have the opportunity to make it work. Communication. There's a lot of swords here. Communication. That is a cool door. It's gotta be in Venice. I don't know. You see the water down there? Emotions. You guys need to bring a lot more of that in there versus these swords we got everywhere. Okay. Thank you. And we're gonna move on to Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra, Sun and Venus. Oh, it's getting dark. Sorry. Libra, Sun and Venus. Let me turn the light on. Hopefully that helps, because we're only on Libra. Libra, Sun and Venus. What are the messages for Libra? Please tell me about Libra, Libra Sun, and Libra Venus. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have the Lovers, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Please tell me about Libra's person. Sorry, that was my mistake. Libra's person. Spirit, please tell me about Libra's person. Libra's person, please, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Let's bring this up here a little bit. Two of Pentacles. For Libra's persons. Libra's person, Spirit. Okay, and the mutual energy between Libra and their person, please. Mutual energy between Libra and their person, please. goodness. What is going on with me? Oh, I'm trying to take too much. I think that's what the thing is. Okay. One more shuffle. These cards just want to keep coming out. Is everyone having a good weekend or something? What's going on? What's going on with this guy right here? One more. Mutual energy for Libra and their person, please. It's too many. Mutual energy for Libra and their person, please, Spirit. Too many. One more, please. Okay, fine. Two more. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so we have the Lovers, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. Your person has the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. In the mutual energy, you guys have the Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands. I think we can call it a day. Libra and their person be getting it on. It looks like there may have been like some minor things going on. I really feel like whatever it is, Libra, you've extended yourself to, there seems to be some kind of juggling, or you know, there's a little bit going on with your person, but it feels like they know you're their person. They too, you know, whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been working on, and in the way of, you know, making it so that we can put all of the weight and the whatever's been going on down. It seems like you've tried to make their life a little bit easier as of late. There's still a little bit of the mutual energy. There's still a little bit of kind of defense going on, but I think that for the most part, you making that offering to them, you know, this is like what it would look like for the Virgo reading if Virgo and their person could figure out that communication. It's like Libra, you figured out the communication, and it looks like it's leading to good places. I mean, the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands, this is all good. I would love to tell you more, but I feel like this actually, you know, is moving in a really great direction. So if you are here listening to tarot to confirm that, it's confirmed. If you are having a challenging time with your person, then I guess Spirit's giving you this as advice. Figure out what it is that you can do to alleviate some of the weight on your person, and it's gonna change everything for you. Okay? Let's see. And for every person, that's gonna be different. What the weight is. Like, I don't know, is it household things that are going on? Is it their work environment? Is it just bills? Like, we've all been having a harder time, right, because of the situation that's going on. So each one of you, it's probably going to be different, but find out what that is and see. You have the tool. It's saying that whatever it is, you have the tools to alleviate that weight and that burden. You guys, you're going to help them to the finish line, or that you're going to help get your team to the finish line, and it's going to be beautiful. I want to be a Libra today. Star, I don't remember what Leo's was, but I don't know. It wasn't Star, Ace of Wands, the Empress, and Eight of Wands. That would be tremendous. Okay. Give me a door, please, for Libra. This one. That is like more of a hallway, but that is super cool. Okay, it says, Silent Scale, I challenge you to unpack your mind In meditation's grace, the soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. I feel like that's very fitting. Okay, thank you, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay, I'll say it again. This is a really big combination of the Arcanum Tarot and the Healing Light Tarot. This is my, as you can see, they're very beat up. I've been using this for a while. It's my favorite decks. I actually have brand new both of these decks, so you know, I thought about bringing them out so you could hear that wispy sound that happens when people shuffle better than this. However, I just don't seem to be connecting with them in the same way, and so we'll have to figure that out, and then maybe I can bring out some nice new cards for you. I did a couple of readings before with the deck I'm using to clarify, which is the Light Seer's Tarot. That's like my favorite new deck. But I figured since we're going to be doing this one for quite some time tonight, that I would use what I'm most comfortable with. So if they're super ratty and you don't like that, I'm sorry. It's just my way of doing it. Okay, also another thing is I get very confused when I'm watching videos. I like to watch YouTube videos too. So some of my favorite readers actually are from YouTube, even though I know a few in my life. And they are amazing, which is kind of why I wanted to do this as well. Just to, like, you know, help bring messages to people farther than just, you know, where I live. And to my circle of friends. I have a super stressful job too, so this is like what we would do on the weekends. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you all. But I get confused when it's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So since Venus, most people know their sun sign, so that's your birthday. And then what a lot of people who watch YouTube tarot have taken a look at their birth chart. And so your love will resonate with Venus. And so this is for Scorpio, Sun, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, and Venus. We have for Scorpio, please, Spirit. It's Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. If so, your reading's over because that reading was great. Oh, maybe not. For Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, maybe. Justice, the Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. For Scorpio's person, please, Spirit. Scorpio's person. Take it back. Maybe you are dealing with Libra. Could be a Libra, a water sign, a Leo. Scorpio's person, please. Oh, okay. Now. Scorpio's person, please, Spirit. Tell me about Scorpio's person. Scorpio's person, please, Spirit. That's too many. Okay, that one. Let's not end on Five of Pentacles. How about you give me one more to tell me about this situation? Okay. Oh, We're like halfway through, but disclaimer, if the world and the wheel come out, no, I'm just kidding. There's a big joke that I can't read something if the world and the wheel come out next to each other. Oh, let's do mutual energy. Mutual energy. Because I'm dyslexic and it like spins me all over the place. My friend, she refers to how I read. I mean, I'm trying to be like more explicit with the cards for you folks because people, I don't know, I feel like readers do that and people enjoy that. But I really more just kind of swirl the energy together. So she calls it swirly. But the world and the wheel are just too swirly for me. So it actually came out already in one reading. I don't remember whose it was, but they were separated far enough from each other, like your energy and the mutual energy. So, or, you know, whatever sign's energy and the mutual energy. So it was a little helpful. Okay. Mutual energy. Mutual energy, spirit. This is like the card. This is like the stalker card today. Everybody's having a pretty good weekend, I think. I think maybe people are starting to get out. I don't know. You're at least going to places and hanging out with people. Or people in relationships are enjoying the day off or something. Okay, mutual energy. A couple more cards, please. Jealous? I'm here doing this. No, that's fine. I'm super happy to be doing this. Scorpio and their person's mutual energy, spirit. Scorpio and their person, mutual energy, please. 2 more cards. Okay, if not, if that's all we got, then I'm going to get some clarifiers. Two more cards, please. 2 more cards for Scorpio and their person. Okay, yeah, you may be dealing with a fire sign. Leo specifically. Pisces. No thanks, Siri. So Siri just came on, so it may be a Pisces. I don't know, it says fire sign all over here. You're a water sign, fire sign, fire sign, fire sign, fire sign. Okay, let's see. I do want to clarify the 7 of Swords, please. 7 of Swords. Just 2 stories with that, and I would like to clear up what that actually is. 7 of Swords, please, Spirit, for Scorpio's person. 7 of Swords, please, Spirit, for Scorpio's person. Ugh. 7 of Swords, please, Spirit, for Scorpio's person. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking one. I'm gonna cut the deck and one from the top and the bottom. Oh my gosh, I meant what I said and I said what I meant. Okay, Scorpio. You guys have some really good energy together. Okay, for you, you get the Justice, the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. For your person, they get the Sun, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and Judgment. For the mutual energy, you guys get the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Moon. I think this is a new... Okay, for those of you that this is a newer relationship, you know there's something, or you had hurt in the past, which this person addressed. Either they're the opposite of what hurt you and put you into that very depressing state, and that's what you use to choose them, while not taking a look at the rest of what was going on. It seems like that was fine in your past relationship, but this one thing that you couldn't, that ruined something previously, that was so big and destroyed that relationship, this person is the opposite of that. I hope you guys don't resonate with this. If you are a Scorpio sun, and this really doesn't go great for, so a lot of Scorpios, I'm going to apologize in advance because a lot of Scorpios have that underlying, right? That's why death and rebirth is the Scorpio card. That's why the Tower card is the Scorpio card, is because in general, that's why you guys are fun loving and have such a great time while you can, is because you more than any other sign understand impermanence, right? Also, but in the dark, I'm like a Scorpio Sag rising. I'm like right on that 0 line. You know, you move 20 minutes before and 20 minutes after, and you're either really a Scorpio or really a Sag. So I understand this to a certain degree. So, but in our darker moments, we're waiting for the other shoe to drop, always, right? So I hate to have a reading like this for you, because I feel like it speaks to pulling you into darker moments, and I am very conflicted about delivering that message, so I apologize in advance. If you are a Scorpio sun, please watch your Venus sign, and if you're a Scorpio Venus, please watch your sun sign, and see if that resonates with you more. And if this resonates with you, I'm very sorry. It seems like, let's go back to the story. So whatever hurt you in the past, this person is the opposite of whatever that trait was. But I'm not sure you looked at the other things, because everything in that past relationship, those other things were fine. This person, okay, let me say this. They have the resources to overcome whatever it is, but they are choosing to hide it. The Seven of Swords is not, oh, you know, people always say liar, stealer, cheater, whatever. That can be true. It's really the Lord of unstable effort, right? And so what it is they don't feel comfortable in it. Let's talk about the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is when we take our truth, right? We've had the battle. We take our truth. We get in the boat and we move on, right? But we take those truths with us. But when you're in a new land, those truths don't always work with that land. Plus, you're in a whole new world. And so, what is the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords is, you know, they're taking the sword so people can't use them against them. There's a defensiveness that I'm not seeing anywhere else in here, because I think this is new. I think this is a new relationship, but there's some places of lack inside this person that they are not going to show you until later. Yeah. It's, or you guys have been dating for a long time and you haven't seen what this is until just recently. And there's too much built into this relationship. I really think it's a newer relationship. I really think you found the balance in life because you found this person who is the opposite of why you hurt in the past. I think you're extremely giving to the situation, but that speaks to this, whatever this lack is that they have or that they are hiding. It speaks to that. So, I don't know, maybe a heart to heart, maybe, I don't want to give you, I mean, tarot is supposed to be advice, but I think you should, I guess, look at this relation. It's great. It looks great on the surface. Maybe it's good for now. But I think if you're looking for something more long-term, which it seems like you are, you're trying to plant a seed, you're trying to have something that's going to grow, I think that step back and take a more holistic look at this relationship. Again, I don't mean to give you advice, but, and please take a look at your Venus and rising. I don't think I'm going to dig too much deeper into this. Sorry about that, but, oh, yours came out pretty quick. What does that even say? Maybe you can overcome this. Look at it in a holistic way. Maybe figure out what that is, what this is, early, because maybe this is your person. 1111, numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Here's this door. I hope you resonate with I hope this is actually what it is. Maybe, right? It's not the message, it's what you do with the message. All right, I'm gonna pull this back. Good luck, Scorpio. Like I said, this looks really good. Figure it out. Figure out what that is. Going on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Venus, and Sun and Venus, please. Sagittarius, Sun and Venus, please. Sagittarius, Sun and Venus, please. Sagittarius, Sun, and Venus, please. Give me 3 cards, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, this guy's gonna haunt me. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Let's get one more card. Okay, two. Okay, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. For Sagittarius person, please. For the person that Sagittarius is thinking about, please. This could be an air sign. King of Swords, Two of Swords, Chariot. Got anything in there? Okay, Sagittarius person, please. Spirit for Sagittarius person. That's some contradicting energy. All right. Mutual energy between the two, please. Mutual energy between the two, please. Thank you. Mutual energy between the two, please, Spirit. Mutual energy between the two, please, Spirit. Too many. Mutual energy. Okay. Judgment. Sun. Three of Pentacles. More cards, please, Spirit. We'll just take that one. Death. Okay, for your energy, we have the Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. For your person's energy, we have the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Chariot, and the Hangman. We got King of Fire. Prayer for the Chariot, please. Prayer for the Chariot, please. Prayer for the Chariot, please. Nope. Okay. Prayer for the Chariot. One more shuffle, and I'm going to take the top card. Hangman, please. Hangman, please. Can I get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, please? I think you had fights and betrayal in the past. Tell me about these two sevens, Spirit. Two sevens. Tell me about these two sevens, Spirit. One more shuffle, and then take the one on the top. Okay. There's a... okay. In the past, there was a betrayal in this relationship. You guys have been together for a while. This is somebody that, yeah, you feel like this is your soulmate. You've been holding on to them. You've been waiting for something to change. I think we'll get back to that. Been waiting for something to change. The signs that I have here are air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, maybe a Cancer. Oh yeah, Cancer, Pisces and Cancer. Leo, Scorpio. You've asked for help from the universe on this. The universe has stepped in here already. Okay, your person, they have I'm really getting Aquarius vibe, okay. They are very intelligent. But there's this like, right, there's this like freeness of thought, but freeness, like, they want to think, it's like that freeness of thought has done things, good things for them in their life. And that over time has led them to want to be free people, right? It's not just in their thought. They don't just want to be able to have whatever thought that they want. It has permeated out into their life. So what you present to them, I think you want a deeper commitment with this person. You want to build something with this person. You're afraid to talk about that. It only shows up very faintly in here. But like, some of the intensity alludes to it. There's been a lot of times when you don't know what this person is thinking. And a lot of times where what you think this person is thinking, that is not actually what they're thinking. The universe has stepped in here before to give that second chance, to push this person to let go of what they think they want, right? The minute that they had a thought of, I don't know, what do I want? Universe stepped in, gave them things to first ask them to let go of the control on making that decision, and then gave them things to think about. This is like an intense reading, Sagittarius. I don't know if I want to go this deep. They have had changes in thought. It took a lot for them to come to that. They want happiness. They want a second chance. They want to build, but they don't want to build to the degree you want to build. They still want that freedom. And they don't see ever changing. You guys both want changes, but they don't see ever changing to the degree that you want them to be in commitment and build with you. They are trying. They're trying to compromise with you. you know, it's really up to you. You just need to ask yourself if you're satisfied with a compromise where both people win, or if you are looking for what it is that you are looking for. Because they don't necessarily match up. A compromise can be made, but inherently it doesn't match up. And I feel your pain because I know you think this is your person. Even though you went through what you went through, and it hurt intensely, you've forgiven them to a certain degree. But it's the new not wanting to do what you want now that is, it's not this kind of hurt, but it's causing that friction. You want to hold your position. You want them now to give you what you want. But I think that the best outcome here for you folks as a team is a compromise. Okay, let's get you a door. I'm gonna burn some sage after this. Probably should have done after Scorpio. Okay. Maybe what do I have here? Okay, we'll use that. That works. Bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. Oh my goodness. And this is the doorway. This is super cool. I think this is like probably somewhere, it looks like somewhere where it's all like Egyptian or some kind of pyramidal structure. Okay, well, we will do that. Thank you. While we burn some Palo Santo, I'm gonna switch out my earpiece.